I'm gonna switch you to first thing. Well, I mean, all right. There's already kind of something to work with there. Why would you choose to be stuck on a platform? Like, like they can do stuff, right? They can like toss the like the dense fire your way and stuff. If you were looking for that specifically, because they did throw one down below, right? If you were trying to read that specifically, there were other things that you could have done to try to punish that. Like you could have gone in and gotten a punish at the start if you specifically thought that they were going to lead with dense fire, right? That's why you didn't want to get the platform. If you think that they're going to do that, if you're committing to staying on a platform against Zelda because you think that, you got to be pretty confident in your read, yeah? If you're that confident that it's going to be dense fire out the gate, punish it. Don't just sit there and stay in disadvantage for no reason at the start of the game for it, Like, you can just punish that if you're that sure. If you're not that sure, don't be in such a bad position and committed to it. Just something out of the gate you could have already sharpened up there. So you did end up getting stuck on the plat for it, and you did end up eating a phantom. So now you're in an awkward situation. That was already like not great. You'd already burned your double jump here, so the fact that you like doubled down on it and like went for your nair and then did nothing afterwards, like that was just awkward. These are kind of just basic like button check issues. I feel like you're not really like in the zone. You're not really like mentally. I don't feel like you're actually fighting this person yet. So you're kind of just still like just kind of getting your ass beat for no particular reason. And it takes some time to kick the gears on sometimes. Like that's fine if that's what this is, but I mean that's definitely what it's looking like right now. So yeah, just kind of like the awkward double jump burn, the awkward like nair one on shield into nothing. Your inputs are really off this whole set. Listen to me right now. If your inputs do not feel good, do a button check. You are well within your rights as a competitor. You should by like there's no reason not to do a button check if your buttons don't feel good. Check it out. It's worth it. You're paying money to enter a tournament. Do the button check. If they don't like it, fuck them. Do the button check. End of story. That's just it, man. Like there's nothing else to it. Like if it's awkward, I don't give a shit. You know what's awkward? Losing because you were doing fucking weird nothing, like just sandbagging. That's awkward. Button checking, not awkward. Good, optimal, valid. Do it. Moving on. Okay. Something about Zelda is her down throw lightning kick. When she does this, you can get an idea of the DI that she was expecting. So you held in on this. Good, DI arrow. We see that here, yeah. And she went for like she tried to kind of follow it up a little bit. Bad percent, I guess, but she was more or less like aiming up for that. So there's kind of like a 50-50, right? Typically, I think I'm no Zelda expert, but I think that off of that down throw, you can either get like if you're determined to do lightning kick, I think you do like down throw nair, and that's just real. But I think she's gonna do down throw lightning kick. You can 50-50 it in or out, and she's got to commit to the drift or commit to the height, but she can't exactly commit to both unless you're just really unfortunate, like big body stuff. So in that case, you can get an idea of which DI she's looking for from you out of the gate. And just, it's something to keep tabs on. Okay. Got the up there. Good, good. A little awkward. Just a percent range thing, That's when you want to do up airs, not the on a floaty you're gonna do down throw up air around there. Okay, went for a kill there. Neutral air that. Trying to get the like in this situation, the knee is only going to catch. There's no reason to go for knee here. That distance is not great anyway, but you want rising up air, double jump nair. That can be true if your execution is clean enough. Um, but knee is just not going to work here. At lower percents, it can because you're closer to them because the up air doesn't send them as far away. And if they jump out of that, then you can knee it. Even Zelda's neutral B is invincible frame 4. So if she's a B masher, which it's Zelda, you can treat her like she has a frame 4 air dodge sometimes. And there are some situations where you get the meaty inner hitbox of up air that has more percent, more hit stun. You can get that into knee to work on frame 4 air dodges sometimes. Just your positioning dependent, right? So you can skill check Zelda with that. Get like I think if you were like a few percent earlier there, because where'd you get this grab? At 60s, just I would maybe try this around like 50, maybe even 45. I don't know if the hit stun's there at 45, but like towards 50ish, get the down throw up air. If you had gotten the meaty hitbox of up air, what did you actually get? You kind of got like the outer hit, the standard one. Yeah. That's the leg hit. In the moment, you can kind of feel it, right? But yeah, the leg hit, don't go for knee. There's nothing for you there. You're just gonna get air dodged through, and now you're off stage, and you didn't have to be. So in this situation, you definitely wanted up air, maybe nair. The percent wasn't great for that here either. Like it just really wasn't in the cards. I think if it had been me and I was like thinking, like if I was like in on my good shit, I think I would have tried either down throw nair because she's holding in, so just down throw nair outright to put her off stage further, or down throw up air wait. Because if she does a up B, or if she does a dodge or a neutral B, that's a free up B, and that will kill at that point. So you can like cut it short. This is an awkward range, and just if you can recognize those sooner, you can cut that shit short and look for a way to round out the kill, or at least at the very least you don't overcommit and end up off stage, and she can set up her shit on you. And she went for it anyway. So I mean, if you had nared, she was dead. She would have been dead. So just something to keep in mind. This is kind of standard here. Like not exactly flashy. You didn't really get punished for it. Like this here. You could have tried for. You had a little bit of stage to work with. You had a little bit of room to wiggle with here, yeah? Like this much here. You could have gone for down throw nair, and that could have taken it. Because she's obviously not much of an air dodger. You've seen that so far. She just kind of sat there and accepted the knee last time, right? So that's just something that you could have sealed the stock with at that point. It is what it is. It's like this was okay because you didn't get directly punished for it. You did kind of cut it short because you weren't confident on it. But if you had been, that was the stock. Dare attempt, can't hate that. But then, Falcon can't fucking move. So, good luck trying to turn. I cannot fault you for dying there. That was awkward. Went for the grab on her, and the Phantom pushed you off. I mean, that's just... You got skill checked big time on that. I do like the at the ledge getting the double hit up smash. That's very solid. Into jab, good coverage there. That didn't kill. I fucking hate this stage. Okay, now you're thirsty for the kill, which understandable. But how are you gonna get it? How are you gonna? Okay. They're kind of just pressing buttons and really not respecting you like at all. So I mean, this should be your green light to just start beating the shit out of them. Honestly, that was just awkward spaghetti. Okay, good. And that was awkward. Like you had another up air in there for sure. Like I don't. What was this supposed to cover? That fast fall? What was that for? She couldn't that fastball wouldn't have got you anything anywhere. I'm gonna assume that that was a misinput, because there was no way that she was going to be in that position for that knee. That's just not in the books. That's just that doesn't that's not real. so you know, whatever. This though, this right here, this position that you chose to put yourself in, she's in this like kind of like hot spot, right, where she could teleport back onto ledge with an aggressive up B, and you approach that. Don't be here. She still has her double jump and everything. You do not need to threaten this kind of burst zone, like burst off stage zone shit. Like, there's not a great term for it that I've heard, but I would call like this general area the off stage burst zone. We're gonna call that a misinput. The knee from before. I don't know what it was, but it was very ill advised. If he reacted fast, he could have punished that air dodge. I think he didn't really have the height for it. He might have gotten like one more like double jump up air in on that, but the window was already gone because like the fastball and then the knee, and you got to land from that. And I mean, Zelda's got a pretty slow recovery time after air dodge. It's possible, but like I wouldn't have risked it because you're gonna just as likely eat a neutral B for that. Like it was kind of borderline. So I don't disagree with the decision to reset neutral there. That's safe. Nothing wrong with resetting yourself to neutral, and they're still in disadvantage. That's still a good move. So I don't think that was a bad choice at all. But this approach here, while she still had her double jump and still is in like a very like aggressive, like could try to reversal you area here. What did you try to do here? And then you shielded? Like, what was that for, man? Like, there was nothing for you there. Don't be there. And she could if she wasn't bad, then she had you dead, because Zelda can dare lightning kick Falcon because he's tall. But yeah, like I mean, just look at the situation one more time. I want to run it through. Like this part was fine. This part was fine. Awkward. You did not have a punish because they did the right thing. They were like, oh shit, and then they retreated outwards, right? And if they retreat outwards and not try to aggressively land on stage, that's good because you didn't have any direct punish off of that. Like that was the positioning was in her favor there, and that's good. Now she still got her jump, which you should know because you were comboing her that whole time. So you know at this point she still has her jump. And she used it here. So like, why did you come into the very, very corner of the ledge? What were you hoping for? Like, if you can remember, like, try to articulate that. Like, what exactly were you hoping for? Right here. That. What the fuck was that? What did that give you? That did nothing but cost you everything. Like, there was no... I can't think of a reason why you would have done that. The only thing I can kind of think of is, look, what if she had up B down to the ledge, and then I could have tried to down her that. Doesn't fucking matter. If you up B above the ledge, should we go to ledge or up B high? If she up B's high, you are not in a great position to punish that anyway, because now you're gonna be hitting her towards center stage. So that's still not good. You wanted to be towards center stage yourself and then hit her outwards if she was going to up B high. If she would go to ledge, that's still not good. You're not going to two-frame that. You don't have a two-frame window if you snap ledge from above. So even if she had like done like a weird like up B and hit that angle, which they just die for. They're not good at it. But even if she was good, if they had done the up B diagonally down into the ledge and snapped it, there's no two-frame window on that. So don't bother. Don't bother with that. If she just like falls to ledge, she was actionable, and like what were you gonna do? Like maybe up tilt. Up tilt's not winning against any of her shit. It's just not. Like maybe on the worst space Nair you've ever seen, you could up tilt it and trade and win. It's not worth it. There's nothing for you here. You should have been, by all means, back over here-ish, and this would have been. This is your friendly zone right here. You want to be like... A good tip that I can give you against Zelda in general is just watch them. When they're off stage, the only thing you have to worry about is an aggressive up B to punish you, like to like directly like take stage back. If they act whatsoever, you shield. And that's it. You're gonna get so many kills on Zelda that way. Like mid-level Zelda cannot resist aggressive teleport and try to hit you on here. Like offline is not as bad, but online, holy shit, it's a guarantee. But you're still gonna see it sometimes, right? The first sign of any movement from Zelda when she's off stage, you just shield it. It's not worth eating her up B. It's not worth it. But you can bait it out. You can tempt it out. And if you get that on shield, that's a dare, that's a knee, that's a stock. So just be in the right position to punish these things if they come out. But I'm getting too sidetracked now, so let me keep going. So that was awkward. They misinputted. You had an IDJ knee there that would have killed. I went for the double grab, so like I'm not impressed with the Zelda like at all, really. Okay, see, and the first one she saw that you went high. This one she got the double jump and then the lightning kick. So you could have accounted for that and done the opposite of what you did the first time and fucked her up and not given her that second lightning kick because you're in danger now. What are you doing? Why are you there? Like based on what you did, based on this, right? So actually, let me go back a little bit more. Did she have a jump here? No. Okay, she still has a jump right here. Why are you off stage against the Zelda that has a jump? Like, if she has a jump, do not go out there. In general, like, if they still have their double jump, it is not time for you to be out off stage. It is not time. There is too much reversal potential. It is not in your favor. Ledge trap that fucker. Pressure them. Make them burn their jump. Then you can edge guard. But while they have that jump, it is not in your favor to go out there like that. It's just not. So based on that nair, I think you were hoping for an air dodge in because that would have caught an air dodge in. Instead, now you're getting ledge trapped. Classic nair fallout moment. A lot of these run up jabs aren't really helping you out much. Awkward, but it worked, I guess. So I won't get into that. There's a lot that you could have done, but it worked. Okay. Don't Raptor Boost after they hit your shield. Drop Shield Raptor Boost will not work. Like, there's very, 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 very few times where that works. The only time that you're going to get, like, Drop Shield Raptor Boost to happen is if they have, like, a really short hop. So, like, against Wario sometimes, because Raptor Boost will hit Wario pretty much at any point during his short hop, and he loves to short hop. So it's actually really good in that matchup, right? Basically the rhythm where you get hit by an attack, on your shield, and you drop that shield, and then you Raptor Boost, there's no way that they're going to be on the ground. Rhythm-wise, they have already hit your shield. They've jumped because, you know, whatever distance that you would want to Raptor Boost there, whatever distance they're in, they're going to hit your shield. They're going to jump again to set up more pressure because you set up more pressure from the air in general. So they're gonna basically always be in the air by the time you drop shield or Raptor Boost. Like, if you look for it, you'll notice it. But if you drop shield Raptor Boost, it will miss because they have jumped. Timing-wise, they will always be in the air, like 9 times out of 10. So just, you know, something to look for. Not a great panic response there. Good. I mean, you could have gotten more off of that, but okay. I mean, you got nair 2 into dash attack, which could, you know, you could have gotten so much more off of that. And I appreciate you going for that down air there, but like, you know, you gotta accept when you're not getting it anymore, and stop. What was that? What was this down air? I want to be mean to this because what the fuck is this? Let me just approach with the unsafest short hop dare you've ever fucking seen. Like, look at how unsafe this is. Let's see. So -7 on shield. That's on a perfect down air, which not only includes perfect height, but also from a full hop. You deal this because it's 14% damage, right? I don't really know the math exactly on this, but because it's from a short hop, that's going to deal about 12ish, 12 and some change, which is going to probably be like -8, maybe -9 from a short hop. I'd actually that's worth checking out. Um, it generally, as a rule of thumb, adds 1 frame. Like short hop nair on shield can be -5 at best. From a full hop, it could be -4, but from a short hop, -5 is the best you can get. So in general, at least add 1 frame. But because of the amount of percent that we're dealing with here, I think that it would maybe add 2 frames. I'm not 100% sure. We can look into that later if you want. But you're looking at like at least a -8 move here against Zelda, who eats that shit for dinner. So like just the biggest like unsafest approaching dare that wasn't even a frame perfect shit. Like you were going for like the combo dare, and the combo dare hits higher and is much more unsafe than the regular than like a shield safety dare. So just this was just really ill advised. Hurtbox shift moment. It's fine. This like you burned your double jump into a phantom. You like phantom is fully set up. You jumped. You double jumped. There's no, you cornered yourself. You walked straight into the trap, dude. If this is why you hate Zelda, then I can't feel bad for you. Like you handed her that. Like the Zelda is giving you so much to work with. Like whiffing grabs like nobody's fucking business. That's worse than whiffing a smash attack, you know? Like she's whiffing grabs constantly, dude. Like what are you looking for here, you know? What was that? I mean, it had to happen eventually. Like they were giving you a lot of opportunities there. Like they were like panic grabbing because and you can work with that, right? If they're doing panic grabs, it's because you're at kill percent, last hit, last stock, and they have kill confirms off of a throw. So you can tell that that's what they want. You get spooked, but don't be spooked. They're not even playing that great. Like if we went through this again and I was critiquing the Zelda, that's another video. Um, they were not playing that great. I don't know why you were getting spooked on that. Again, if you're feeling spooked because you're not controlling your character well, that's on you for not button checking. And you got to hold that. Like you got to hold that. You could have button checked and you could have been not spooked. So like that shit's a valuable lesson, man. I don't know what you want. Like that's important. I got a lot of hair, man. It's heavy. Okay. All right, now I'm very interested in how the start of the game works. So on FD, this is pretty standard stuff. There's not a whole lot to dissect there. This is just like very garden variety start of the game. Um, okay, you're playing. You're definitely playing a bit better here. You're off, and you're again. We know you're Raptor Boost happy. What the fuck? Kill him! Why Nair 1 if you're not sure that you're gonna land it? Like that. Like why just like Nair 1 and then stand still? You're same issue as your drop shield raptor boost. You are trying to cover ground when she's only going to be in the air. You're covering ground and she's not there. Like she's pretty much never there when you're going to attack her. Like by the time you get there, she's going to be in the air, attacking the air. Like, you could just run up and do a fucking full hop knee on this bitch. It's like so much, and just kill. Like, you're going for down tilts, dude. Down tilt is ground coverage. She's not on the ground. she's in the air. Quit attacking the ground when she's not there to attack on the ground. You know, like, this is like the third time, fourth time it's happened. Like, and you're less than a minute into the set. Like, I want to see the adaptation here. Okay, if they were real, look at this. You went off stage against a Zelda who has a jump. She could just as easily have done the beefy up B and just fucking killed you. You burned your jump to do that. She could have done a beefy up B and killed you. You were gimped, and she could have just immediately killed you off of that. Like, that's on them. They passed up an absolutely free kill on you just now. But you also, like, walked into death. Just now. Like, that's a very bad habit. Don't go off stage if they don't have that jump still.
I think it's like, you have those, three extra frames. Yeah. You recognize, oh, this is a multi-hit move. I'm going to just keep shielding and then parry the last hit now. That's fair, yeah. You get more time to think. Yeah, okay. I see that. So, I mean, honestly,
Okay. Wow. Fucking Bermuda Triangle DI off of the Zelda. And then you just kind of, ate shit. This is another thing. It worked, right? You got the dare. Why? Why that early? It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill, and you've wasted an opportunity that if they were at 50, like they're at right now, you were like, save that. If you know that they're going to sit there and let you have that just fucking run off dare, save that for when it will actually kill. Saving your kill options for when they actually matter is a really, really useful skill. Because, like, this is a great example of it, too. Like, this is actually really, like, textbook, like, you should save your kill options. Like, that's perfect, right? Like, the F throw, like, I'm going to wait it out. They're not pressing buttons immediately at a hit stun. You know this. You've observed this. Good. The dare will not kill. Bad. Don't do that. Because, like, all you've done is apply pressure to yourself. You went off stage, you wasted an opportunity that you could have surprised them with when it actually mattered, and then you, like, could have gotten yourself, ledge trumped and killed off of this, and you're stocked down. I saw the attempt. Okay. Classic. Don't be scared to nair out a shield. Right here, you have a lot of time to react to what happened with all that hit lag. Nair. Like, Falcon does not have good aerials at a shield for punishing shit directly, but try them out. Falcon Rising aerials are way better than people give them credit for, I think. Just because they don't hit low enough to be valuable, like, out of shield options. People kind of sleep on them. But right here, you could get like a nair up air. Probably with the way they're playing, there was a very realistic chance that you could have just killed them off of this nair right here. Like dash in rising nair. Yeah, catches jumps. You're here, they're here, right? You dash in and close that distance. They see you dashing in and they jump, right? So you nair them to cover them reacting to your approach. If you see that you're getting your grounded approaches jumped on and then punished, like this whole set, dash in and then nair. Works great. Like, really, really great. And the fun part about it is you have some decent drift, decent speed on that. So if they stay in shield, even if it doesn't hit the character, This is the fun part about Rising Nair with Falcon. Even if it doesn't really hit the character, like you're fighting somebody kind of short, right? Like you're not gonna catch a Mario with a Rising Nair. But when he shields, his shield is bigger than him, and so you hit his shield with the Rising Nair, and then he's stuck in shield lag while you're still drifting away, and you can create more distance with that. So it's not as unsafe as it seems. Like they can still punish it, yeah, but like it's a there's a whole like layer to the game at that point, you know. You can do some stuff with that, so don't sleep on it. Very real chance that you could have killed her off of that Rising there.
Like they both like have been getting their good
Like center stage, 11%.
like Bruce is not ready for the CIM, you know? Like
You can because like if you see their opponent's the item, you can adjust your.
you can upgrade it.
Yeah.
Look, Zelda is not a fun one to fight air to air. So this here, she's gonna have better aerials than you. So focus on catching her landings. Like you can bait her into an aerial by jumping, but you'll want to catch the landing with it, and not so much hitting her directly with the back air. But that's just like she's got better air hitboxes than you. You know what I mean?
And then up air.
The double dash attack, you're cornered again. So like that double dash attack was a little unsafe. Super unsafe rising down air. Immediate double jump. All right, hang on. There's a lot of like really unsafe shit you did here in a row. And again, this fucking Zelda is not punishing you for this, and I'm mad because there's a lot that you should have learned from this. I feel like if they had actually been punishing it correctly, then you could have like gotten more experience out of this. So okay, so this is all right, right? You went in a second time. What happens if they have done literally anything here? Literally anything besides shield. First of all, shield, they can still fuck you up. Zelda can always lightning kick you out of shield if you dash attack, if you raptor boost, if you pretty much do fucking anything to her. She can almost always lightning kick you out of shield. So this is already dangerous. If she had stayed in shield, dangerous for you. If she had jumped, dangerous for you. Dare lightning kick, you're dead. If she had rolled in, you're cornered, probably dead. You're at higher percent. Committing to this second dash attack didn't do you any favors. Even if it had worked, what are you going to do? Get an up air? Not really. At 30%? Percent's wrong for that. You would have just gotten a dash attack. What, like fucking like 10, 11%, 12%, 11%? I don't fucking know. So you, in this moment, chose a chance at like some single hit percent and risked death at least 3 different ways. It's just not in your favor. Like, keep your stage control. You had her cornered, and instead you gave her the game.
Like you can because like if you see their opponent's the item, you can adjust your.
You can upgrade it instead.
And then up.
And here you are. You're immediately cornered.
Omega.
Game don't work.
Yeah,
Super unsafe.
I mean, it's just the side.
And the immediate this immediate fucking jump that you did, like as soon as you left a hit stun, that's what this Din's Fire is for. And they're bad because they should have had that. And you got the big air dodge off of that, but like literally this is a bread and butter for her. She's already forced you into having that air dodge. Which like she should have won right here. Like 100% should have won right here. Down tilt, lightning kick, fuck you, dead.
The side,
And what she does, she fucking dashes away and does nothing. So she's not like this Zelda is not helping you learn either. Like not punishing you for your mistakes either. So there's like there's a lot to unpack here. But no, you were absolutely dead to rights there. You kind of by buffering that jump gave her exactly what she wanted. So
kind of glad for that. What if the moves function properly?
I think down throw up air might have worked there, and you would have been in trouble.
I don't like those side things. Got I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really good. Drew recognized
Mhm.
how he's kind of double jumping in a lot. Telling the Steve thing, right? He set up the wall, smash them.
That was all right. Good reaction to that.
I like that air dodge.
Okay. Waking up.
I don't want to die back.
Now in this situation right here, you kind of did it.
I like that air dodge.
You kind of
That was a definitely good air
looked for the jump, , and that's good. But
dodge.
you kind of looked for the jump, and that's good. But looking for that with like the short hop up air. You also cornered yourself a little bit from it. So um, I like the attempt here.
That was a definitely good air
I like the attempt, but I guess it just didn't kind of work out. And it's alright. I might have chosen a different aerial to try to punish that with. Um, Preferably do like dash in and then RAR back air, RAR full hop back air. What's really good about RAR full hop back air is you cover the jump. If they full hop in the corner, they're more likely to full hop in the corner than to short hop in the corner, specifically because of the anti air stuff, right? So covering that full hop with like a RAR back air, like a full hop RAR back air. If you miss, you can fade it back in to cover the roll distance here. You can fade that back in for another back air at their roll distance. So that's exactly what we saw here. So right here, pretend that here you had done a RAR back air instead. You'd have ended up like right about here, about that time, and then you would have been fading back to end up around here-ish. Like on towards center stage, you would have still had her cornered if you had done like the RAR back air setup here, and you could have still continued to pressure that and probably hit her, honestly. Space dash, a fucking down smash is real good. Going for the easy roll read there. There's nothing wrong with that because it keeps stage control when you do that. Yeah, and that's it. Like they did the exact thing that I was telling you. Like you just do a rising aerial and catch them jumping. You've been burning your double jump a whole lot during that whole set, so I can't fault that as a call out. That was good.
right now is dead at 75. I don't. They really have not like they actually have they get like they're confirmed. So they
Got too aggro. I mean, sure.
gosh, bro, this is insane.
In the corner. I mean, yeah.
Bro, it is. Yeah, he plays Falco. He has the second.
But I kind of want to like, just reiterate the reason that you were playing cornered and you're like oh shit, like I have to commit to some stuff right now. Like you could have avoided the situations that led you to feeling cornered. You could have like protected your lead and done other shit, right? They haven't landed that down throw shit like all game. Just fucking nair. What's wrong with this Zelda, dude? Just nair. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Can't believe you got bitched like that. You died so fast. Okay. Again, button check. Literally just button check. Unsafe dash attack. Not a good. This is not your friend here. Dash attack at the ledge can be really good, but no, that's too niche. I'm not going to go into that. But just that was not great. Like you very easily could have just died there from like a that dirty grab at the corner. Okay. I like that you're getting the dash attacks in before. Hello? Look. Position yourself for it. You get the up B. You're on the ledge. You see her air dodge, and you walk away. That was a death. Look, jump, bear. No more Zelda. You watch her, dude. Look, that's fully reactable, and she's there for like a fucking 10-minute interlude until she can act again. She was dead, and you chose not to kill her. You think about dash attack to catch drop down the aerial and turn around to grab. That the spacing was wrong for that, and I have like a. I honestly wanted to make a whole fucking video on the nuances of dash attack at the ledge, but it was too much, and every time I would work on it, I would want to cover like more and more things, and it got out of hand, and I ended up kind of shelving it. But I don't want to get into it right now. There's a lot that you can do with dash attack at the ledge, and you were kind of doing like the one thing that just doesn't work, you know. But yeah, that project really got out of hand. Maybe I'll come back to it someday when I have more like editing experience. But it fucked me up because every time I would start to work on it, it would just like mutate and get like 5 minutes longer every fucking time. And just anyway, you had her dead here, and you chose not to kill her.
And like I expect you to be scared, and Hormiga's just like, yeah, I'm actually not scared at all.
Actually, I'm the one with the lead right now, so
So like I'm gonna get to go. A close friend of mine said, you never really have a reason to chance. Like,
What this Zelda is much better than you at is maintaining stage presence.
now you have to get the lead again. So
Okay, so now they're following your DI. Okay, force you to jump with the Phantom into the anti-air up air. This is just very very classic Zelda stuff, and you burned your double jump. So now you did this big weird dumb Falcon kick. You're getting kind of adapted on. When you want to do that, like the run up dash attack or the run up jab, don't do it all the way to ledge. This is not helping. When they jump, they're not going to be over here. They're going to be here, where you are. So when you want to do a run-up jab to catch stuff at the ledge, you need to be like a character length back and position your jab like around here. Because this isn't doing anything. Nobody's going to get hit by this. This is for nobody. Position that back here. Because now you're just in reversal territory, you know. Because they can do a ledge jump and bypass you completely because you're way overshot.
oh yeah, yeah. I think this is the first time that one of us. I feel like.
Okay, and that's what I was talking about earlier.
I think this is the first.
That she had her double jump still, so you maintain stage control. And what happened? She got beat back to the ledge, and you got back on stage aggressively, and you killed her for it. So this is exactly what I was talking about in that first game. So good, very good to see it, kind of manifest right here. You know what it looks like when it works correctly. So don't challenge her where she's got the jump, and all of a sudden you're killing her now. So try not to scrap with her like that. She's got better hitboxes than you in mid range. Like her tilts are disjointed. Her shit it has a lot of like hurtbox shifting. Try not to scrap with her in that range. That's in her favor. So she's got to read in your DI now. That's 2 lightning kick, down throw lightning kicks in a row. That roll, is that covers that. Like you're getting coveraged on.
But those are like very long lasting hitboxes. A little bit. If you don't know the timing, you definitely mess up the. It's interesting because Hormiga was really like cooking. Like what was he cooking? The first game.
It's
He's totally
both of you are mashing, so it's very hard to fault either of you right now. All right, I'm about to blow your mind. Ready? Here's what you do right here. You went for back air? No back air here. Here's what you do. You drift right over here into this area here, right? You come over here, like at this around this level, almost touching the ground, a little bit off. And you up B. You up B right around here. It grabs the fuck out of their shield with like the Tokyo Drift shit, because of the air movement that you get at the start of starting up B mid-air, right? So you come around here, you can abso-fucking-lutely grab them here. If they roll, you can react to the roll and flip it and catch them here, and the air drift works out anyway. Or if they jump, it covers that too. So one of the most common things that you do in the corner like this, you hold shield to wrap you hold shield, get what the fuck is it called? Falcon dived. I was like, get Tokyo drifted. That's not the real name, dumbass. Hold shield, get grabbed. Jump, get grabbed. Roll, get grabbed on reaction. You can fuck them up. The only thing that really like beats it is if they do a really well timed spot dodge, and they're not doing that. They're not gonna do that unless you make a real habit of it. So keep this in mind. Instead of an unsafe back air right here, because that shit wasn't even spaced. Like that was like what's the opposite of space? That was earthed. Yeah. So like get around here and just up be the fuck out of them. They're already threatening with the back air, so they're probably just gonna stay shielding, right? You up B them, boom.
That always scares me because that down there is huge. And
They should have been able to grab that. I don't know why they didn't.
I also think that like for some reason I just feel like Zelda's up B kind of.
Okay. The aggressive, like I said, man, they're gonna do the aggressive up B thing. Don't let just make sure that you fuck them up for it. That was kind of nice.
that IDJ up tilt, but up tilt.
Okay. All right. He's cooking. He's cooking.
I think they definitely catch their opponent live.
Look, man, you don't have time to get the punish on this. Okay. You do not have time to punish this. In this situation, you cannot get a direct punish. She will act by the time you can get to her. You do not have a punish here. Don't force one.
I think they don't.
Look at how much time she has. You don't get the punish. What you do here is you put a punish in position for her next defensive option, because you can just try to attack her, but she's going to do something about it. So put that Nair one, put it like here where you just were. Like put the attack in the place of where you just were. Like rock paper scissors in your favor. Add one more layer to it. You could try to cover a jump here. You cover the roll here. Cover the dash in here. Whatever. But you do not have a direct punish in that situation. And you got to respect that. You got to recognize that you don't have the punish anymore, and you got to not commit to it. Because what happens if you commit to that? Especially right here. You put yourself in the corner, and you fucking die. Would not be surprised if you had died for that. Oh, look. 100%. That came from you trying to unsafely punish that fucking Din's fire. See? You unsafely try to punish that. You corner yourself. They are much better than you at keeping center stage. They're doing a whole lot of rolls to get there, so like, is this Smash 4? But they are taking center stage away from you consistently. And so what did that do? You tried to take center stage back after you'd already lost it. Got yourself grabbed, got yourself kill confirmed.
Yeah, there it is. It caught the DIN. Caught the DIN with the up air.
And they were just like fucking AFK. Like they were completely actionable. Let's look and see what they were trying to do. What were they doing? They have what, like 5-6 frames probably here to start acting. What did they do? Did they literally do nothing? Did they just like sit there and look at the pretty colors? They're not pressing a fucking button, dude. All right. They're just not doing anything. Like, you see this? With my technological prowess, I can recreate the inputs on an input viewer for a VOD that I've just been sent the email link for. Are you ready? Are you ready for the input viewer? I hope you were impressed. That was fucking painful. That was so fucking painful. This commentator, he gets it. This commentator right here, he gets it. Because he's like, sweet Mother Mary of God, I had to commentate this entire set, and I couldn't just cry. Like, bro, that was actually kind of fucking awful. Like, that hurt to watch so much. Like, both of you were just, like, not beating each other. Man, you gotta... I'm trying to really walk the line between constructive criticism and making you feel appropriately bad for how bad some of this was. What level of this is okay to be constructive at? Because, like, a lesson needs to be learned here, you know? Like how... Go all out? Bad. Bad, Ant-Man. Bad. Quit fucking short hop daring in neutral. Quit fucking going to the corner. Like, you're putting yourself in timeout, dude. Like, is she your mom? Is Zelda your fucking mom, dude? Are you going into the timeout because you feel like you deserved it for, like, all the other dumb shit you were doing in that set? Dude, holy fuck. I would not be this mean if we weren't cool. But because we're cool, I trust that you know that this is coming from a good place. That was some of the worst fucking shit I've seen in a long time. Like, button check, dude. They'll be like, my buttons, my inputs were shit. You chose to make them shit when you didn't button check. So every single piece of spaghetti is on your shoulders. Like, you what are those fucking army shoulder pad things with the weird little fucking tassels on them? You have one of those, but it's all spaghetti. All that spaghetti is on your shoulders. What the fuck was it? Like the little, like, what was it? Shoulder thing. What the fuck are they called? These little shits right here. What the fuck? Just give me the picture, idiot. These. You have these. And they're all the spaghetti that you chose to input. Sitting here, fucking pasta shoulder looking ass. Like, button check, dude. You're well within your rights to button check. It's really okay. So button check, and then, like, half of that set evaporates. That's the big lesson here. No matter what else I say in there, it doesn't matter. Just button check. And like, most of that set will get Thanos snapped. Be the Thanos. Be bad misinput Thanos. Reality can be whatever you want. Alright. I get so fucking mad, dude. I get so